everyone, or good morning. It is Sunday, February the 2nd. Today I have a to-do list of things that Harvey and I needs to get done. There you go, Bubba. So yeah, today I just pretty much want to do some organizing in the trailer. We've been sleeping in our living room for like the past, how long, baby? 3 months?
Since
winter?
Before Wicked came out.
Okay, yeah, so since before Wicked came out.
3 months.
Yeah, so damn. 3 months of sleeping on the pull-out couch, and we're ready to move back to the bedroom. We were just kind of, or at least I was dragging my feet to move back there because it's really, really cold on that side of the trailer. We have a heater up there, and it's just a lot more cozy to me to be in the living room. I'm burnt out of being in here now. It's too much going on. So we're going to be doing organizing. I'm going to go out and get a candle. I'm going to do some journaling. And yeah, just planning for our future. Honest, this morning has been up and down. I have been battling a bit of seasonal depression, if I'm just keeping it real. That's why I haven't been vlogging much. I'm doing my best to stay consistent on this channel and upload something. My days have just been spent doing little things that makes me happy and keeps my mood afloat. I normally tend to feel this way around this time, but springtime, spring equinox is around the corner. I have some things that I'm ready to release and some things that I'm planning for this new lunar cycle, and I'm really excited about that. Other thing too, just to keep it real, we are both burnt out of living in a travel trailer, tiny home living. Like, it's been 2 years. There's a show on HGTV when I was in high school or like fresh in college called Tiny Home Living or Tiny Space, something like that. But when I saw that, I'm like, I want to live like that one day. And here I am, we're living like that, and it's been a great experience. But after 2 years, I'm ready to be in just a little bit of a bigger space where we have a little bit more accommodations, because I'm super overstimulated right now, and a lot of it has to do with it's been raining, and it's going to be raining for the next 6 days, like nonstop. And we have a tarp over our trailer because we do have some spots where water is still able to get through, so we have a tarp over everything. That's why it's pretty dark in here, because all of our windows are covered up. Lost my train of thought. That's what I was going to say. Before moving into a travel trailer, I did not know I was autistic, and I didn't know how many things that would overstimulate me. That doesn't make sense, but I just didn't know all the obstacles that will come with living in a tiny home. There's so many perks to it, but there's a lot of obstacles too, and I am at a point of being a bit burnt out from it. And this rain is just really it's making my mood so freaking up and down, because I like the rain when I'm in like a home where I feel like the shelter is just completely secured. I just don't feel completely secure in this travel trailer when it's rainy like this, and we have to put the tarp on over. It's dark and gloomy, and we have animals too, and they need to go in and out, so our floors are constantly wet and dirty, and all those little things add up, and it makes me just feel like overstimulated, for a lack of a better word. I'm doing my best to just try to regulate myself during this time, just plan for the future, just trying to keep the space as organized and tidy as I possibly can during this time, so my mind doesn't go crazy, and just doing what I can to regulate my body and accept things as they are right now, because we can't just get up and move. But we do have some things that's in the work that I don't want to talk too much about, but you guys will eventually see where we transition and how we transition and what's next for us. But yeah, That's just want to give you guys an update on tiny home living and where we're at with that and my mental health, and yeah, that's it. Sonny was so ready. He was getting cabin fever in the trailer. He was ready to go. And he likes being outside. Mm-hmm. And I don't blame him. I like being outside too. We're one and the same. Mm-hmm. So we're getting out in the world today, even though it's cold and rainy. Oh yeah, we might do a little bit of thrifting today. We'll see.
I'm in the mood. Yesterday got me in the mood.
He didn't like that. Okay, we purchased the candle. We went with the Black Ode. Yeah, I get overstimulated in grocery stores in the rain too. I just don't like being out in public with the wet floors and the squeaky shoes. Yeah, just don't like wet floors during the rain. Alright, we're back at home, and that means that it's time to do the hard things first. It's cleaning out the bedroom. Harvey is already back there getting started with organizing our clothes and stuff like that, and I'm about to get back there and start helping. I'm totally not looking forward to this at all, but it needs to get done, so here I go. Actually not that bad. Clothes on the bed. Just a bunch of clean clothes that hasn't been put away yet.
Few minutes later.
How transparent do I want to be? Very transparent. Both Harvey and I are feeling pretty goddamn defeated right now because we put in a lot of work to waterproof this trailer. Maybe we should have gotten professional help to help us really bulletproof this thing, but there is a few places of mold right at our heads where we normally sleep on that back window screen.
Actually, all three windows. This one has fuzzy mold growing over it.
Okay, well now on all three windowsills there's fuzzy white mold growing. So that is really not good for our health. We did get some CLR spray that's supposed to help get rid of mold and mildew and stuff like that. That's all we can do right now.
Yeah.
Woosah.
When we first came in here, there was like a ton of mold.
It smelled like a boat.
It smelled like a boat. And so we took literally every single thing out of here except for the studs in the wall that were like the wood frame holding it up. We've replaced insulation, wall panels, ceiling insulation, floor insulation, floor underlayment, everything. And still
there's still issues. That's the thing with tiny living, but there is always something to troubleshoot and fix. Mm-hmm. I feel like in home ownership there's always something to fix up too, but it's a little bit different with tiny home living because you're already living with less. Mm-hmm. It's pretty exhausting. I will never take for granted the small, well, I won't call it small amenities, but the amenities that we had prior.
For sure.
Before living full time for 2 years in a tiny home.
For sure.
On wheels. Hindsight 2020, I will still do it again because I feel like the lessons we learned in building this and just like everything that came with getting this tiny home, I feel like we needed to learn those lessons in order to elevate and get to the next stage of where we're trying to go. So this is just a part of the journey. I'm trying to stay as positive as I can and not get too down because I know this is just temporary and there's a lot of good things that's coming our way. And I'm thankful that we even have this trailer to, you know, just have, I guess, a bite of freedom, a taste of freedom. Is that what I'm looking for?
To fulfill like our tiny home dreams. We did it.
Yeah. But we're searching for cheaper rent in other places where we can have all of our amenities just met. We never planned on staying in California for this long. It was just to get baby's degree, and she came here and got that and more. I feel like we've learned all of our lessons that we can learn here from California, and it's time for us to move on. Haven't really built much community here in California because we've really just been in survival mode since we've gotten here.
Yeah.
Just making shit happen, doing, action. So I feel like that's helping us get to a place where we can take rest and like really enjoy that rest once it comes our way. I feel like I'm just yapping through the pain, but I need to actually start doing stuff because Harvey has went through all these clothes damn near, and I haven't touched anything yet. So I'm gonna put Sunny down and spray this damn mold.
Seconds later.
Maybe we shouldn't have neglected this room for 3 months, because we are finding one thing after the fucking other. That pink salt lamp right there. It's just sitting off there in the corner, and it's sucking in all the humidity that's been in here. So it's like a puddle of water on that nightstand. My old journals that I've been writing in was on top of that. And luckily, they're not destroyed and you can still read the ink, but they're wet. They're wet. I don't want wet things in my home. Overstimulated. But I need to grow up. This is just temporary. This is a lot. This is a lot for me. This is a lot.
Can I hand this too?
Yep. Update. We are not sleeping here tonight. We are, yeah. Even Yuki is fucking fed up. We are going to continue sleeping in the living room only because we want to see how the mold is going to do with the spray that we put on it. And we also got some like dehumidifier containers to suck the moisture out of the air. We'll see how it's looking after the rain has subsided and the sun has come out a little bit, and we'll reevaluate moving back in here. We're gonna put a pin in it. We're putting a pin in the project for now, and we're gonna move on to, well, at least I'm gonna move on to doing some journaling and practice guitar a little bit. Maybe we'll spend an hour of just figuring out our individual goals, our goals together, and our plans for the next few months. I like the art of writing it down and making it plain. It just does something to my spirit, and it feels like it's more real and tangible if it's written down. We just got done doing some planning. We were about to get ready to cook, but we're missing some ingredients for some of the meals that we want to make. So we're gonna go out and get tacos, come back home, and start season 2 of Severance. I'm so excited! Severance is an amazing show. It was recommended to us by our friend Brooke.
Shout out to Brooke.
Yes, probably not watching this, but shout out to our friend Brooke. She definitely recommended some good shows to us in the past. Steven Universe is the reason why. Yeah, Steven Universe, Brooke recommended that to me. Wow. I would say though, it should come with a trigger warning if you are working an office job or any type of dead end job. Watch Severance with caution. Thank you, baby. Watch it with caution, because you might want to quit your job the next day, or just have a lot of second thoughts about what the F are you doing with your life. But it's a really good show. I love all the Easter eggs in it. We love a show that makes us critically think. We really do. Whether it's like a reality TV show
Right,
or a
scripted, yeah.
movie, we just love to think.
We analyze what we consume.
We analyze everything that we consume. We just don't consume just to be consuming and taking all this information without a filter. We have a filter. We like to think, and this show Severance help us put our little thinking caps on.
Yep. That filter is our critical analysis.
Yeah. We're going to get some tacos, come back here. What else did I want to mention? Oh, yeah. I'm just going to be uploading weekly videos. It's not going to be on a designated day.
Too much pressure.
It is too much pressure, and as long as I can get a video out each week, I am happy with that, and that's still discipline to me. I'm just not putting too much pressure on myself. So I still want this to be fun and a creative outlet and not feel like a job. If you're still here watching this video, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm working really hard to try to put content out that brings in community of like-minded people. So like, if you are struggling right now, or you're thinking about moving somewhere, or just whatever, leave a comment below. Let me know what's up with you. Where are you guys from? Where do you live? I don't know. That seems a bit invasive. You don't have to tell me where you live. Drop down a comment below. Let's build some engagement. Let's start talking to each other and build a little community here. And who knows what can happen from that. So that's it. And in this video, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.